Well, that escalated quickly. But in the end, good news. Porsche Cars North America have contacted me and offered to buy back my car completely or replace it with a like-for-like car, which is all I was asking for, and it's nothing more or nothing less than what I was asking for. You know, to be fair to Porsche Cars North America, they did have an offer on the table. They had an offer based on the Connecticut lemon law and what they felt I would get in arbitration. And my opinion was that this has been a extraordinary case, and it considered more. I wanted them to consider the full buyback of the car because of that, and in the end, that's what I've got, and so I'm happy with that. Some people may not see that as fair. I don't know. I think it's fair based on what I've had to go through, and you know, I feel so much better. You know, a huge weight has been lifted off me from the last few months of having to deal with all this, and I'm feeling so much better than I was. And really, I've got a lot of people to thank for that. You know, I've got all the people that have supported me and given me advice through forums, the 6-Speed Online and Ren's List. You guys have been excellent. I got a lot of great advice from Craig Kimball of lemonlaw.com. He's an attorney that gave me solid and quick advice on everything, and I appreciate his help. And of course, I need to thank the over 1 million viewers of social media for all your support. Without it, I don't think this would have happened. And in the end, you know, this escalated very quickly, and within 48 hours, I was getting calls from radio and television shows from around the country wanting me and my car to come along and tell my story. And I think it could have gotten a lot worse, but everybody reacted very quickly, and the problem solved. What I'm going to do now, I don't know. I've got a choice of taking the money and buying another car or reordering the same car. And I guess that's a point I want to make, is that I am definitely considering reordering a Porsche 911. I know there's been a lot of hate thrown around at Porsche because of this, and while I did want to push them to do what I considered right, I didn't want the brand to be as badly, I don't know, beaten up as it has been, because it is a good brand, and I do still believe in the vehicles, and I would still be happy to own one. You know, the couple of months that I had my car working fine, I was delighted with it, and I would truly like to experience that again. So, and all the hundreds of other people I know that own them are delighted with them. So it's not a bad brand, and they're not making crap cars, as a lot of people are saying. My car was a one-off deal where a few things went wrong, and then it snowballed into much worse problems, and perhaps some of those problems weren't handled as well as they could have been, and the situation just got worse and worse and worse and worse, and the stress and frustration and the time that I spent on it became extraordinary. And it was just an unfortunate case. You know, it's certainly not the case that everyone has. It is a one-off case. Of the 40,000 cars sold, Porsche cars sold here in North America last year, I don't know how many problems I've had, but I'm sure it's just a handful. You know, 3 or 4 different cars having problems. This is not a regular occurrence. So, you know, I think people should take it easy on the brand. My case was exceptional. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, whether I'll buy a different brand or reorder the car, but I'll certainly let you know. And of course, it being social media, you know, there's a lot of crazy things being said, and I hope that will clear away shortly, because, you know, my intention was never to run around damaging the brand. It was just to push them along. So I guess I will let you guys know what I end up doing, and hopefully give you some more car reviews. But I'd like to close with some of my favourite comments from the last video. Obviously, there's been thousands and thousands of comments, so I haven't got to see them all, but a few do stand out to me, so I'd like to share them with you. The first one being from Dildo Faggins. He writes, "Boo-hoo, who gives a fuck, you stupid faggot." I can't argue with his logic. Good Sir Knight writes, you need a 2001 Nissan Almera. Why just one? Corky McGrubber, say anyhow again. Corky, anyhow. Nimble Storm writes, I had less problems with my '03 Mitsubishi Eclipse. Just goes to show it won't matter what car you buy because they are all shit. Nimble Storm wants the world to burn, I think. Addank1223 spreads a lot of hate on my videos, but this one's a good one from him. Sorry, but if you can't afford a Porsche to begin with, you have little sympathy from me and your pathetic first world problems. Now go die in a ditch, you rich fuck twat. Yes. All fields required. I'm pretty sure his car is upset he doesn't know how to pronounce Porsche. Porsche, not Porsche. I can't argue with this logic. This could indeed be the problem. Believe in Jesus Christ alone writes, my friends, you really need to get saved from the scorching flames of hell. Relevance? Sir Sebastian writes, brother, please, I could never get tired of your accent. Hell, I wish I had it. I sound like a damn car salesman. Now read me some bedtime stories. Sir Sebastian, you need to be careful about what you wish for. Rich L writes, I blame the French Bulldog. You know, Rich, you're not the only one that blames the French Bulldog. Look. Tui. She chews on the wires. So there's definitely some blame there. Squeal Pig sends us a joke. Me, hey, you Nick, you prefer the fat white one or the skinny black one? Nick, anyhow, it's a good joke. But my favourite comment, and it's only got 2 likes on it unfortunately, but it is my favourite. My favourite by far comes from Ernest Coles. He writes, that's what happens to people who get a roof rack on a 911. Fucking classless Kiwis. Don't you have a Range Rover or, God forbid, Jeep to carry all the sheep you plan to sodomise? I have no words. He hits the nail on the head. He knows me so well. Anyway, thank you again, everybody, for your support. I'm glad it's been a positive outcome, and I hope to give you an update on what my next move will be shortly. So stay tuned, and thanks again.